All right. Now let's talk the days. So you have this set month. If someone, say, really wants to try out water fasting, is there like a difference, or maybe they've been doing it for a while, between like doing it for maybe 5 days a month or like someone who maybe does it 1 day a week? Like, is there different studies or notice to say that doing 5 days a month and then eating for the rest is probably a bit more better off in terms of getting yourself into ketosis and healing the colon? Or is it 1 day a week to keep that consistency, or 2 days a week maybe?
A very perspicacious question there, very perceptive. There is a difference. Any time you spend fasting is a good thing. I mean, again, where we eat all the time here, like our ancestors. And a 1 day fast is a lovely thing to do. You're going to get more of a therapeutic effect as you start linking days together, 2, 3, 4 days. But a 1 day fast once a week is absolutely fine. And then you get the various forms of what's called intermittent fasting, or more properly time-restricted feeding, where if you say have your light dinner, say at 6 p.m, then you don't eat for the rest of the evening and you go to bed. Well, now you're fasting. Well, 6 a.m, that's 12 hours. And normally, most people at 7 or 8 a.m, they go down and start shoveling food in their mouths. But during that time, you've done a fast, a 12-hour fast while you're sleeping. That's why the first meal is called break fast. You're breaking the fast. Well, during that time, you're starting to enter the real fasting state. You're starting to burn fats, etc. Many people are now in the fasting realm. They're saying, listen, now you wake up in the morning in a fasting state. Keep that going for all the rest of the morning. Don't start eating till noon. And add another 6 hours in the fasting state every day. And that's called time-restricted feeding. Come noon, start your salads and your soups. And from noon to 6, get all your eating in that 6-hour window. And then it comes 6 or 7 in the evening, you're done with food, and now time to go back into that fasting state for another 18 hours. So it's 18 hours of fasting, 6 hours of eating, and people get wonderful effects from that. And it's not disruptive to their workflow or their day. So as far as exercise go, people, what's the best exercise? The one the patient will actually do. Well, it's the same thing with fasting. What's the best one? Whatever works for the person. We're all for it because you're going to get benefit regardless. And once you start with that time-restricted feeding, you get your courage on, well, gee, that wasn't so bad. I could go a full day. And that's how people get into a 1 day fast or a 2 day fast. So experiment. It's safe. It's benign.